Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays News Tower. I've built a new floor that is solely for our canteen. Where would that exist today? It should be in our, not our reporting, it should be in like our comfort stuff, I believe. Like here? Needs. Aha! There it is. Canteen kitchen. So you just plop this bad boy like in here? What about over here? What about next to the door? Ta-da! And it needs a cook. We should also, hold on. So we should change you around. So item storage, only coal now. And then we should add a storage down here. Like that. And then you make it only for food. Cool. You also need some light, I see. Too dark. Give him the fanciest kitchen you've ever seen. All right, so now we need a cook. It takes coal. I take it back. You need coal too. All right, new cook. What? Give me it. Yeah. But she's slow. Hey, Gregory Para is a cool cat. That's weird, but okay. Hey, look at this. What a cool guy. Now, how does this work? Explain to me. So, converts food into meal, uses coal, and then does the meal just like go on the shelf or what? I'll give him a pepper mill to make it slightly peppery-er. All right, here we are. Let's get a large delivery of food, a large delivery of coal. And we have a boatload of paper down here already. Just getting stacked. Oops, I stuffed that into the telegraph station. Do we have any stories to do? Chicago. Let's send, no, Patricia, you do the astrology. All right, Marjorie, have at it. And then what's going on over in Europe? Unknown, but Irma's gonna handle it. Great. Stack that paper high. Look at all the paper, holy Lord. New story incoming. A bunch of new stories incoming. We go north side. So we'll wait for somebody who is good at that. We also go north side. And once again, we'll just wait for somebody who's good at that to show up. Where is everybody? Why are y'all walking around? The food department is here. Look at this. They've just stacked their food on top of the Hey! You a robber? You? Did I forget about that? Oh god, the spy is loose. They've compromised everything. Are you the spy? Why are you walking around like a weirdo? He's already leaving. Is it because I forgot about the spy? I mean, I definitely forgot about the spy last episode. I told you I would. Is there a spy loose in here? I feel like he always looks like that. That's Regina. I don't know what's happening, man. Walter needs a break, so we'll send Ronald out. And then, Regina, you can handle this side. And, we don't have anybody other than Patricia who's available, so we'll just leave her at her desk. And I'll stack the food up here. We'll give him a little bit of coal as well. Because he needs, I don't know how much coal he needs. But some. And we'll take all the food up there. And then there's a lot we can do with that floor as well. I don't know if it matters that the food is hot. Because he's a cool cat, so he should like counteract the heat, right? Rosalie, sure. Why don't you take 2 days to deal with whatever that story is? We've got a scoop. A scoop in Nashville. Get Jim out there. And then we'll send more people as they become available. Irma, get that scoop. Randy's got to do the obituaries. Regina's back. That was quick. Stack them all up, I say. Put the food up there. Grab the coal. Drag that all the way to the top of the tower. A lot of people pointed out that when they configure their tower, you put the paper printing at the bottom, and then it makes resupplying everything faster, which totally makes sense. I get that. I've already kind of sunk cost myself into not doing that though, so I probably won't ever do it until I finally get sick of it, and then I'm like, I'll reconfigure everything all at once in a rage. But until that happens, we're just gonna let it ride. There you go, guys. I know you're buried back there, but you'll work through it eventually. Ta-da! And all of our boxes are put away. Wonderful. Back to New York with Regina. We go back to Nashville with Irma. We've got New Orleans just sitting down here, so we'll send Ronald. And then we'll go north with Larry Sharp. Back to Europe. Crime! German spy arrested in UK. That's a cool story. Ooh, undercover. We have to make sure that we send Regina to the next phase so we can get the influence points. That's cool. Why is it so dark in this room? Isn't this light supposed to be working? That is not what I wanted to do. I don't think there's a place I can put you. Just shove it in the bathroom. That's actually hilarious. You got mail. It's in the bathroom. All right. Is there anything we need? No. I think I'll just stick with economy then. Back to New Orleans. Send Larry Sharp. And then as soon as Regina's free, we're gonna send her to London. Perfect timing. That worked really well. You guys are zooming. Let's get to the ads. I know I have like one level 1 for every type of ad this week, so I want to kind of keep on top of the ad man. Look, everybody came back at once. Crazy. You go over there, you go over there. Ad guy, you still working? 1 hour. He'll be freed up quickly. Indianapolis. Jim and then Regina, so you can get both going at once. Ooh, dark. Texas, what the hell? I know it happened a lot. It's just not great to read about ever. Oh, you need a boost to the top. New York, more crime. Ooh, oh, we don't get to see maps all that often. That's fun. So we can send Roxy out to do cartography. The poo, it's loose. I guess it's not. That's the problem. Irma. We need our crime people back. They're all busy. 2 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours. Get on it, Bernard. Look at all the stuff we have done. I know a lot of it's left over from last week. Dude, I was gonna say, did we finish everything? Apparently not. You guys lied to me. We're only halfway through the week, though. All right, Regina, take care of that story. And then Walter, you get in there. I should have sent Jim on the Walter story, but that's fine. You know what, Rosalie? Good luck. You've been around for a while. You can. I should have sent Marjorie. I keep misusing my coordinator ability. That's like 4 times this week I've misused it. Ads are still piling up. That's good. Just another option for us. Look at all this work we still have to do. That's so much work. Although we are working through it. Slowly but surely. 3 hours left on that one. Last phase of that one. Sloppy production probably goes like low on the totem pole as far as getting things done, but sports in Berlin. Hitler promises fairness. Wow. Sure, Hitler. Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. All right. Walter and Ronald can tag team the Olympics there. Promises fairness. Sure he does. Broadway star found dead, husband held and questioned. 230. You have a key to the apartment. That seems like something that would get you in huge trouble. Is you enter a crime scene. That seems very sus. All right, good job replacing the lamp. You're out of food? What do you mean you're out of food? What? It's right next to you, you idiot. I'm gonna put it in there for you. Oops. Oh, that's food. Give me the coal, please. There. Frickin' chef won't do it himself? I even built him a shelf. I can't believe it. I'm gonna skip this story because there's an injury involved. I know that's why we have Rosalie, but still. We don't really need the story, especially, like, you see what all this stuff we have stacked up? Loads. Back to Berlin. All right, there is a risk of a boycott. We're gonna send Mac Cats. No boycott. They're desperate to get the ads in the paper this week. Keep sending Bernard on ad duty. And then we go back to Indianapolis. The leader's debatable verdict. I'm gonna skip anything that's just like a basic bronze story. We can do better. Our reporters are better than that. Can I just send you up to the thing? Doot. This is acceptable. Jim and Ronald. Sports, boring, get it out. Acceptable. Yes. We don't have to print before 6 a.m. this week, right? Just making sure. Bootleg cunning murder in Minneapolis. I have to do this story in Minneapolis. It's my hometown. Poachers caught at trout stream. Fascinating story. Tell us all about that news. And then the final ad, Harlem Harmony, Sway and Symphony. And look at that, we finished 6 ads. Well, we might not have finished the 6 ads, but we at least started the 6 ads in 1 week. So good job, me. We roll the presses. There's still stories rolling in. Irma. What's happening over in Europe again? Prague? Crime in Prague? That's fun. Jim. Regina just got back. I think. I heard the sound. Oh nope, she's getting dropped off right now. There she is. Give her a boost, give Walter a boost. Back to Prague. Regina, you handle that part of the story. Whoop. Ronald, there is a silver. You know what? We'll bribe a guy for a silver. 230 bucks. The going rate for a bribe these days. There you go, Ronald. Boring. Boring. All y'all get your head on straight for next week. We'll be flying fast and furious here. Weather report will be done on time, thank God. Don't know, the China Clipper won't make it into the paper this week, but it looks like every other gold that we have processed will do well. Sloppy work. Who be slopping? We got a lot of sloppy work. All right, hold on. What's happening with our comfort here? Is it the paper again? Do I need another janitor? Don't I have two? No, you're transport. We do have two janitors. What the hell? Fine. We're gonna get one more janitor. Because y'all can't keep up with it. And then we need to address some of the heat up here. If we're gonna put people up in this place to... If we're gonna put them up in this place to work up here, we need to make sure they're at least not dying of unhappiness. Sweeping station. There you go. Tristan Gavin. Here you go. Tristan? I don't have any broom stuff. No wonder they're bad at their job. All right, let's try to get a bunch of influence points to try and improve our janitorial staff. We did get a broom stand, so that's something. Maybe that's why they're so slow. I never thought about it. And then we'll put you up here so you at least have access to the broom stand. And then we're gonna add a broom stand next to you as well. Okay. Print now. Let's do it. What do we got for influence points this week, y'all? A couple good stories. All right, let's lead with the photograph of the big pond from stage to screen. Cool. Then we would like to add our pictures. Look at this crazy front page. Amazing. And we want to land in the middle because we get 10 grand, which is also awesome. Next, we have some European stories. You're also good. So I might skip out on that European story. We don't have any other breakthroughs. Do we have any dirt? No. Hopeful? Yeah, okay. Oh, but we're maxing the sloppy production there, though. What about insider? Yes! A couple insiders, in fact. So let's split up the compromised here so they don't multiply with each other. And then we need to throw on that other the German spy that's caught, because we're maxing influence points again. And I think that was the last of our European. You didn't get done on time, but I think you were kind of late in the production cycle, so I shouldn't be too hard on you guys. How about alarming? There's some alarming stuff. Any statistics? There is some statistical stuff, so we should probably put you guys together. No exclusives, no other insiders, right? Okay, well, we'll just throw you on here, since you're not really gonna affect anything by having a combo with anything else. The horoscope would give me 1 influence point. I have the quality stars. I feel like quality stars just happen for me now, just kind of like naturally. So no need to get all bent out of shape about that. So we'll just throw some entertainment in here. And then you're the perfect guy. And we do need to make sure you go into a story somewhere. So it's like you here. Any educational? No. How about inspiring? Yes. And you're old, but that's fine. They can learn about old news. The weather report. Throw the statistics story in there as well. Any other maps? No. The Broadway star was found dead and we didn't get the story done. How about... No. A forecast? Could throw... You know what? This alarming economy will go well with the other economic tough times. And then we're just missing out on a single statement, one review, and a bunch of ads we didn't do. Okay, cool. This is a pretty good paper. 657,000. That's not too bad. No illustration. We've been kind of bare bones in it on the illustrations though. But overall, I think this was a pretty good paper. Make sure I just didn't miss a page. Okay, we're ready to go. Hit it. Hooray! Print me up. I think our record is 800,000, right? So we're still a ways off of our record. We made 30,000. We cleared Long Beach. We got a boost to the general. We're only 4 away from getting access to the hospital, so maybe we can be a little more cavalier about sending our people to injury places. 10 grand. We're rolling in it now. Oh, and we can't do moderate next week, which is kind of interesting. Only 2 ads this week. I suppose that's fair because I didn't actually print any ads from last week. I just let them sit. All right, what are we doing here for this week? So we're crushing the purple slowly but surely. I think we go after Mount Vernon this time. Get a bombshell and an educational. And then what's the mayor want? Print before Sunday, print above the fold. And if we do it, we will get protest. Oh, we will only protest if we fail. And then what does the general have to say? Print sports and don't print unrest or economy. All right, we'll give it a shot. We're very close to being able to get to the hospital, so I would like to see that. Pause real quick. Check the ads. Color-matic. Hey, you don't count as an illustration, though, unfortunately, for me. Oh, and I forgot to check last week if there were any, like, box carriers. Double down. Double the time, but double the money. Skillful is not it. Neither are you. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pause real quick. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. I had to answer the door. All right, let's, yeah, we're slowly crushing the purple here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. So if all goes well, by the end of 36, we shouldn't have a purple rival anymore. And then orange is another story. We have not really delved into going after orange, because we in places that are not in competition, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's a whole year's worth of work. And then orange is going to be a tall task because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Which is, like, that's doable in a year and a bit, but everything has to go right. So it's conceivable we could take the whole map, but we have to really, really focus on getting our story tags, like, to the point that it's more important than, you know, satisfying the general or the mayor's, you know, whims. So we'll keep that in mind. Hop out of here. I don't know what to do with this floor now that we just have a boss, or just have a chef who lives there, which is kind of interesting. We got people working right now? Not really. Just something in Prague, which we'll send Regina to. In the meantime, we'll just start stacking paper, I guess. Oh. To the story machine. All right, Indianapolis. We send Marjorie to be able to get access to the illustration. I was just saying how we didn't have any of those last week. And that's detrimental for our moderate style of reporting. However, this week we are trying not to report a moderate style, so maybe this is a fool's errand to do it this way. I know I sent Rosalie on that story and it's going to slow it down, but that's fine. All this paper up in here. We have 37 influence points as well, so we have access to Some more stuff if we would like to purchase more. Back to Minneapolis. It's just a bronze story. Boo. I got more important stuff to work on than just bronze stories. And half of it's old. There's a lie in the horoscope. Oh, you guys, I don't have the graphics, dude. There's a graphics editor? Apparently this counts as a graphics, so I can't put the editor in there. Can I just cancel the horoscope for this week? Well, you know, let it ride. Because, you know, if we don't stack the lie, I think it's kind of minor. So we'll just let her do her job. That's what she's good at. Irma Regina. Scoop in Dallas. Jim. Yes. Were you spy? Well, prepare to have both spies infiltrate my building this time. And we got Berlin. Give me a ticket. Unlocks with diplomat. We don't have a diplomat. All right, we're still going for it. Just because I already paid the airfare. And we don't have anybody to do the politics side of things. Back to Minneapolis. Haha! Walter Liggett slain. Is that a real guy? Some guy named Walter Liggett get killed in Minneapolis? In the 40s? Not like ever, that maybe ever, I don't know. There you go, Bernard. Dropped all our reporters off. We stacked all our paper already. That was pretty quick, huh? Look at this guy. Office clown. Makes everybody more comfortable. That would be nice. It's smelly. What? Do I need more fans in here? Maybe I put a big fan on the ceiling. Yeah. And then another little fan to get rid of the smell in the picture room. Jim's not having a good time. Back to Minneapolis. Jim's back to having a good time. Wonderful. We go to Washington. Oh, a map is great. I love to see a map. Irma. Portland. You know what, Rosalie? You can hang out in Portland for a bit. Not a high priority story, so. There you go, Kathleen. And that's our ads done for the week. Already on Wednesday. Good job, team. We've done fantastic work. Let's go ahead and fast forward a bit. Back to Washington. Nah, not Francis. She has to do the weather report. Back to Prague, though. Hey, this is a one we can do. Gotta send honestly, we gotta send Marjorie first, and then Ronald can cover the second half. And then we'll get that part when we get it. Look at that, everybody dropped off at the same time. So efficient. Using the same taxi. Dallas. Chicago. Furniture stockpile production in hardship. I would like to prioritize this guy once it becomes available. 8 hours remaining for Roxy. Roxy's back. She's available again. Perfect timing. Back to Prague. We bribe our way into Prague. Edvard Beneš elected Czechoslovak president, commitment, democracy, and stability. Good luck with the coming war, sir. Walter? Philly? Jimmy Fox sent to the Red Sox. And then back to Seattle. Sandlot Ace hurls a no-hitter. We'll send Rosalie on that one. That one's not a high priority story. Everybody jamming themselves into the elevator is hilarious to me. I do see the downside of the elevator though, because if you need everybody using elevators, they've jammed up the space entirely. We could think about getting a second elevator running on one side of the building though. It's an interesting thought. But it would be hard to fit in here, especially. We could fit it into this assembly table. We could probably reshift these guys around to get a second elevator going in there. You could move like this whole production scene up to this floor maybe, and then you'd have more space as well. The reporters almost don't need like easy access to their floor because they kind of teleport around anyway. Like when you send them out, they just launch out of the building from wherever they are. They don't actually need to leave the building. Ooh, a polyglot. We have somebody who's a polyglot, but do we have a society polyglot? And it doesn't look like we do. Ooh, never mind, Irma. But Irma's busy for 8 hours. I'm okay with waiting for Irma to show up. Rosalie's back. Send Ronald to cover the last of the no-hitter. I'm going to skip the lawsuit. Oh! You know what? Did we already miss the first spy? Are you the spy? Nope, you're Matt Katz. You! Alright, first spy caught. The second spy was not caught. But it also doesn't look like they compromised anything other than the horoscope, which means they're running around somewhere on the floor. You? Nope. Who does the... Aha! You? Who are you? You're the spy. She's frozen. Is it because she already... I'm trying to interact with these people. I think the spy is leaving. Oh, nope. She's getting launched further into the building, y'all. And now we're going down. Joo! I'm making sure she leaves because it looks like she only compromised the horoscope, which I don't really care about. It already had a lie in it. Yeah, she's definitely leaving. Yep. The guy's like, you don't work here. And she's like, yeah, all I managed to do was wreck your horoscope you weren't gonna use anyway, so it's quite funny. All right, we've got a lot of stories here that I haven't touched. Bronze, not really interested in. Bronze, I'm not interested in. Basic bronze again. Basic bronze again. Is there a limit to like the number of advanced story elements you can find? I would like to prioritize the weather report to get that done. Jeez, look at all this stuff we have done. It's crazy. Yeah, get the weather report done. You need to get done as well. Like, highly. How much? Like, we have so much sloppy production again. I don't know how to make you people happy. Yeah, unless it's you guys. It's gotta be the assembly tables, because look how low their comfort zone is. So is there like a way? It's like general. I guess I could put factory clocks in here just to kind of like sort of counteract some of the problems. Reindeer wallpaper. That's terrible. I hate that. And like the paper trash is really the annoying thing, but I can't do anything about getting it out of here because I won't use the waste baskets that I put down there. It's crazy. They don't believe in waste baskets. All right, Regina, you can. We'll do some bronze stuff for next week. A simple politics is not worth it though. At least it needs to have at least 2 story elements for me to want to waste my time on it. Back to Stockholm. Yeah, we'll send Jim. All right. What do we need to do? Sports the most. Well, we did get a lot of sports. I forgot about the tags we weren't supposed to print. So it's my bad if we put any economy out there that I'm not supposed to utilize. Okay, but first things first is the district is the most important thing we do. Did we get the bombshell done? We did, thank God. Okay. And then you? No! Oh, I hate you. Ah! Is it because our people are unhappy? Like if I look at your condition, you're not your concentration is so low. Like you're fine. You're doing okay. I guess I just don't understand why our sloppy production keeps showing up, and then the fact that our people can't get stories done. It might just be because like we have so much going on that it's just impossible to do it all. And I have to be a bit more selective with what I'm doing. This is a damn epidemic though. Like the amount of sloppy production is crazy. And I like it's gotta be I wanted to move people around so I could actually see what was the problem with them, but I actually don't know if I can. Okay, a couple things got compromised, but that's fine. Let's go. So we want to go left or right. Market Maven or Distinguished Guest. I think we'll go Market Maven and we'll just probably hold on to that. We didn't get the weather report done either. This is what I'm talking about, is like the stuff that I'd like to get done doesn't get done, and I don't know how to force people to do the stuff I want them to do. Anyway, maybe we can get at least the sports done. The sports requirement done. Just throw double baseball scores on there. That's crazy sauce. Now that I think about it. They're like, wait a minute, isn't this the old baseball scores? And then no economy and no unrest. Okay. We do have this bombshell, which is not unrest, thankfully. And it does have a statement. Hey, a couple statements there. They all go to the right, though, so maybe let's just stack these up here. And I'd like to go to the left if we have enough stuff to go to the left. We have some things that would force us left, which will be good. Although maybe we should be... Oh, no, you go right. What the heck? You were what I was looking for. Good. All right, 2 more pages left to go all the way left. And we can't combine more sloppy stuff. Ah, that's painful. And then we have you, but we can't put any economy in there. Did I put economy in there already? Let's look. Clearly I have, because I... Ah! You! Shoot! Okay, can I take the economy out? If I remove... I remove you, but that makes you no longer pushing to the left, so you're kind of useless to me. So we have to have something that takes us left here, otherwise we're gonna have protesters showing up. Maybe that doesn't matter now that I think about it. All right, I don't care. We'll deal with the protests when they show up as it is. And then, you... No, because you do economy. I can't do economy. Oh, there's a road down. I'm desperately trying to get something accomplished this week. It's you? Because people do like the illustrations. And then maybe we just throw this big ad on there to get some money. Okay, we didn't get the neighborhood done, but we did make the general happy. So that's something. And we got one thing out of the neighborhood. I guess what I might need to consider for the assembly floor is I might need to consider removing like the tag boards and putting in stuff that make people happy, because if they're moving super fast in the tag boards, no protesters, yes. If they're moving super fast with the tag board anyway, but they're unhappy and that's causing sloppy work, then there's not really a benefit to me having them have such a high like level of print a sensational newspaper, print one educational. I don't really print sensational newspapers. Oops, I accidentally collected don't pause this week, so we'll have to pause by hitting this guy. And yeah, so what I'm thinking is we'll want to, I'm gonna think about tearing out these guys and then replacing them with like pictures and things that just make people happy. Because like I was saying, if these guys speed up production anyway, but it doesn't like yield sped up production because none of the people are happy, then we just need to work around that. But we'll do that next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of News Tower or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!